So guys, 2022 for me, the theme is intentionality. Intention, like I want to be intentional with everything I do and where my energy goes to, where my time is going to. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Favor Shali and thank you so much for tuning in. For any returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel, and for any new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. You are welcomed as always. Happy New Year, guys. I hope each and every one of you is having an awesome one so far. There's something about this new year. There's something about this new year that's really exciting. I don't know. This video, basically, we are going to plan this new year 2022 together by making resolutions. And I do not know if you guys know what resolutions are. I feel like resolutions are like a map taking you towards your goal. For resolutions to work, you must have a goal in mind. Things you need to ask yourself before you actually start writing your resolutions and all that are things like, what's the ultimate goal? Like, what goal do I want for myself? Whatever goal it is, you have to have that goal and you have to know it exactly, specifically what goal that is. And before also writing a resolution, you have to ask yourself, are you doing this for yourself or are you doing this for someone else? Because sometimes you can get caught up with trying to impress others. You can get caught up with trying to live up to the expectations of others. For me, my general goal for this year is to be intentional. And for those who do not know what being intentional is, it's doing things on purpose. You don't just do things for the sake of doing them, but you do them because you've already analyzed and known this is something I want to do, this is something that will benefit me, and all that good stuff. So intentional living is about you knowing what you want and actually going after what you want and doing things while having your goals, principles, values, and all those things in mind. You don't just do things for the sake of doing them. Don't do things just to impress people. Do things for you intentionally. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you guys my specific goals for 2022, some of them, how I'm going to plan my way around it, and maybe hopefully you can borrow some tips and also maybe you can apply to your life. Whatever it is that you want to achieve in this year, in this lifetime, you can start now. I hope maybe I'm going to be of help by discussing my goals, and I'm going to look at my resolutions in terms of 5 important areas. That's where I really need to improve on. There's very many benefits to resolutions, if you ask me, because like I said earlier, they are like a roadmap. They lead you towards your goal. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So guys, for this activity, you'll need a ruler, a pen, and basically a place to write. For me, I'm going to use both blue and black pen because I like to show differences when I write, to show the difference between a title and the main thing I'm writing about. We are going to start off by sectioning the page into 3 parts. They do not have to be equal parts. They do not have to measure the same. So after successfully drawing those 3 columns, we now start labeling the different columns. So the first column is where I'm indicating areas I'm trying to improve in 2022. So here is where I'm going to indicate that, the areas I'm trying to improve. And then on the second column, I'm going to indicate my goals for 2022, the goals that I'm trying to basically achieve in 2022. And now in the final column, that's where I'm indicating what are the steps I'm willing to take in order for me to achieve these goals. So as you can see, those are 3 different titles indicating different things, and that's what is going to lead us in this video. So my first area I want to improve is health. So one of my goals under health is to have a toned body. That's one of my goals regards to health. And so what is it that I'm willing to actually do, to take action and do in order to achieve this goal? One of the things is, exercising more. Another thing I'm doing more of definitely is taking regular walks, and also to understand and practice nutrition, because just understanding won't cut it. I also want to practice it. The other goal I have under my health category is actually improving my
mental slash emotional health, because guys, remember that your mental well-being affects your whole state of being, so it's important to always consider that. So some of the things I'm willing to put into consideration regarding my emotional health is being mindful of my emotions and knowing the triggers, basically what triggers me, what makes me react in a certain way emotionally and all that. If it's negative, I keep away from them. And also another thing I'm planning on doing are things basically that make me happy. I be intentional with that. So as you can see, guys, my resolutions crop up from me actually knowing what my goals are and answering the question what I'm willing to do in order to achieve these goals. The next area I'm trying to improve in 2022 is my finances. I'm planning on improving my finances, and the goals I have under my finances include increasing my income streams. Because guess what, guys, the more you grow, the more your needs grow with you. So you actually need to increase your income streams in order to meet your needs. Another goal is to understand and actually start investing. Then I also want to grow my side hustles. And what are the steps I'm willing to take in order to achieve these goals? The first one is actually learning by reading financial books. Speaking of which, guys, do you know of any you can refer me to? Nice financial books you can refer me to. Let me know down below in the comments section. And the second thing I'm willing to do is to find and study a financial mentor or mentors, and finally apply all the knowledge that I have gotten to my life's finances. The other area of my life I'm planning on improving this year is my relationships. Under this category, I only have one goal for my relationships, and that is to cultivate meaningful and deep connections. Underline meaningful and deep. One of the ways I'm willing to achieve this is being vulnerable. So pardon me, dear friend, when I start being vulnerable. The next thing I am willing to do in order to cultivate the meaningful and deep connections that I so desire is actually initiate deep conversations, because I've realized most people like small talk. The other thing I'm willing to do is to actually gauge how I feel around certain people, because you can tell, guys, you can tell if you are energized or not when you are around people. So I'm going to be intentional with that. I'm going to be intentional with the people I surround myself with. The other area I'm planning on improving this 2022 intentionally is my self-care, how I am definitely taking care of myself this year. Self-care has become something really major in my life, because I feel like you really need to check in with yourself and understand what it is you need as a person, understand what it is you want, be in tune with your body, basically be present. So those are the things I'm willing to actually do and take care of myself, basically. There's actually very many ways on how you can practice self-care to heal your body, mind, and soul. So it's really up to you to actually find what really works for you in terms of self-care and stick with it, because your body needs it, your mind needs it. As a form of self-care, I will also indulge in more of my interests this 2022. And finally, the last area I'm willing to improve this 2022 in my life is my free time. And my goals for my free time is basically maximizing my free time. And by that, what I mean is doing things that actually help me grow, help me move towards my bigger goals. How I'm planning on doing this, guys, is basically by reading more and learning what I need to learn, the necessary things I feel I need to learn, basically, because guys, free time, whatever you do with your free time, basically says a lot about you as a person. It can really make you or break you. So how you use your free time should definitely be put into consideration and care. So this is it, guys. This is how I'm planning on doing my year 2022, basically intentionally. I'm planning on achieving all these goals. These are my resolutions. Tell me what you think down below. Do you feel like you knowing your goals and actually answering the questions, what you're willing to do in order to achieve these goals can help you write out your resolutions? Let me know down below in the comments section. And before we forget, guys, always remember that a goal without a plan is just a wish. I don't know who say this, but it really makes sense. You cannot achieve a goal without a plan. So put that in mind and actually plan your life, plan your time, plan towards your goals, and you can definitely achieve them.
In conclusion, guys, what I believe is that for the resolutions to work, you also need to be accountable for them. Ask yourself, how will I hold myself accountable for these plans and goals and wishes and all that? Because we have already written them down, we have already planned and all that. So it's very easy for people to just sleep and forget about your resolutions and your goals and just go back to your familiar ways that were not helpful to you. So ask yourself that question. Also, have yourself an accountability partner. And this is basically someone who knows about your goals and your wishes and your dreams and aspirations, all that good stuff. And then these people will actually hold you accountable for what you have been doing. Like they'll be asking you, have you done this today? Have you tried this? They're following up with you to know if you are keeping up to your resolution. So guys, let me know down below, what are your goals for this year? What are you planning to achieve by end this year? Let me know down below in the comment section. Let us discuss, let us talk as always. I really enjoy receiving your DMs, so let me know down below what you feel you learned from this video, what you feel you're going to emulate in your lives as well, and also help yourself achieve whatever it is you want to achieve.